Welcome to our Great Value with Grace recipe series, where we show you how to create these lovely dishes at home.
And to help make your Grace Foods products and ingredients go that little bit further.
Hi everyone, I'm Chef Hassan Defoe.
And I'm Kay from Kay's Nice and Spice. On this episode of Great Value with Grace, we'll be making a Caribbean bean curry served with fritters.
Come on Kay, let's get that fritter mix on the go.
Let's do this.
Yeah boy.
Add the fritter mix to a bowl and then add the water.
And to give that a nice mix. So I'm gonna start to get the base of that curry ready. So I'm talking about the aromatics, yeah? So I'm gonna be using some garlic. So, gonna get the onions ready now, yeah? So Kay, do you cook a lot of curries and stuff at home?
Yeah, I cook a lot of curries at home and stews.
But what we're doing here, this is a nice, healthy bean and sweet potato curry. So you're gonna get
Vegan, right?
vegan, plant-based. This is another dish you can cook ahead of time and just have it ready in your freezer, pull it out on a day, a late winter evening, you come home and easy, prepared and ready to serve up. So these are gonna be sweated off in a Dutch pan. I need to stop this.
Dutch pot.
Dutch pot, yeah? You know this? You hear that when you hear that knock there, you know you're in a Caribbean kitchen. But what's really good about cooking in these pots, it really gives you that full heat around, so it
Retains the heat very well.
Exactly. So, gonna get that fire on. So I'm going in with a Scotch bonnet. This Scotch bonnet is gonna bring that, that quintessential kind of Caribbean aroma and flavor into the dish. One of the reasons I love using the Grace coconut oil as a base for cooking, it's Caribbean food, so we want that layer of coconut flavor again coming in. I'm gonna test to see if it's ready. So that's just a drop a little bit. Once you hear that, that's the music we wanna hear. The kitchen is talking to us. It's time for us to add. I'm adding the onions, the Scotch bonnet, and the garlic. It's the base of any good curry, While you're doing that, I'm just gonna get the sweet potato ready. Been peeled, and I'm just gonna dice this up. How we going there, chef?
Yes, we are.
Yeah? So sweet potatoes are ready. When you're making your curries, it's either you like it spicy or you like it mild. What we have is the Dunn's River hot curry powder or the Dunn's River mild. I think we're gonna start to get some of that curry spice in there.
So you fry off the curry powder for about a minute or so.
This develops the flavor of the curry. By adding that heat to it, it opens up those spices, because they've been hanging out in the lovely Dunn's River container, but we want to wake up those flavors. I'm gonna go in with the sweet potatoes.
And the tomatoes.
I'm gonna get some of our Dunn's River thyme. So next I'm gonna be adding in one of my favorite seasonings I love using. This is the ginger, garlic, and pimento seasoning. So just gonna get a nice teaspoon of that in there. And because I like it so much, just a little tip. And we keep giving that a nice mix. Now it's time for us to add our peas and beans into our curry. So in the peas and bean mix here, I have red beans, gongo, and black-eyed peas. And then I'm gonna be adding some extra butter beans into it. So in with the beans. Okay, that's a nice mix there. Oh yeah.
Do you wanna grab me the coconut milk?
So that those flavors are already popping at me. That coconut milk, that lovely curry, the aromatics with the onions and garlic going on. So now it's time for me to add some everyday seasoning.
It does what it says on the pot.
Now it's time for us to fry our fritters.
Dip your spoon in the water.
One thing with these, it is so moorish. When you start to fry them, you end up I think you need another batch. So you might have to visit the supermarket and buy some more because they're so lovely. These are gonna be nice for mopping up that curry.
You want to make it in small batches to avoid overcrowding.
So that's gonna ensure that we have a nice, light, fluffy, and crunchy fritter. Let me check on those sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are
Nice and soft.
nice and soft. The beans were already cooked because they're from the tin. So our curry is just about ready to be served. To finish this off, I'm gonna be adding some fresh spring onions and coriander just to add another layer of flavor. Not too hot, not too spicy. I love how the coconut milk is.
Let me get some.
Yeah. Very nice.
It's nice and sweet.
Mild. The coconut milk brings that kind of
That just adds that extra depth, that extra flavor.
Now it's time for service. So our fritters are nice and golden. Gonna drain off that excess oil, and then we're gonna have it here on some kitchen towel. This dish is great value for your money. What you can see, it's gonna go quite a long way. You can eat, you can put away some for your packed meals for lunch the next day. You can actually even freeze some for next week. Definitely one of those kind of Moorish dishes is gonna make you wanna be, tucking in those fritters and just mopping it all up. So here we have a lovely sweet potato and bean curry. So Kay, what are we drinking with today's dish?
So with today's dish, we're gonna pair it up with some Grace coconut water.
Oh yeah, that's refreshing.
Natural hydration and perfect for cooling down those spices.
Now it's time for us to eat. For me, I like it a little spicy, so I'm gonna be adding some.
Yeah,
what about
me
you?
too. I love spice.
All right, and I'm gonna sprinkle some of that. So again, if you wanna spice it up, you can spice it up. Now, eat.
Let's
it,
dig in.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna get some of that. I'm gonna put. I don't know. There's no right way, wrong way. I'm just gonna put it on top of there.
Really good.
This is a winner. Can't resist.
Visit our website at gracefoods.co.uk for the full recipe details.
You can find a wide selection of authentic, great value Grace products from Grace and Duns River in the world food aisles of all good supermarkets and convenient stores nationwide. Happy cooking, everyone, and we'll see you on the next edition of
Great Value with Grace.